If you are in the majority that runs the lowest or highest tier maps first when progressing your atlas, you should know that it's not an optimal strategy and might slow down your progression. I will cover the most optimal way to progress your atlas by running the correct map tier, in combination with a core atlas strategy that will get you to red maps fast. From the wiki, it reads that when a map drops, a specific tier is chosen first, and then the map type is chosen from a pool of available maps or a connected map to the current map that you are in. Also, when you do a map, the map boss can drop a map that is 2 tier higher than the current map, or a map can also drop corrupted for it to be 1 tier higher. There's also a map equity system involved, but I won't cover it in this video. Rest assured though, with this strategy, your map equity will be spent optimally. The goal of our strategy is to build up our high tier map by always having a 2-level higher map available in the map pool when running. Let's put that into practice. Here's how it works at the league start. Siege is a tier 1 map. You run it to get a tier 2 map, let's say Dark Forest. You will never get a tier 3 map because you don't have it available in the pool. So when you kill the boss and a tier 3 map is chosen to drop, it will get converted into a tier 2 map. Now you want to run the Dark Forest map to get a tier 3 map, which can be Strand. At this point, run the Strand map, kill the boss, and you will unlock a tier 3 map in the pool, which will be Strand. So now tier 3 Strand can be dropped from the pool, and you should run all your tier 1 maps to start building a pool of tier 3 Strands. Next, you want to run all your Strand maps until you drop a tier 4 map, which let's say Vault in this case. Now, you complete the Vault map to have it unlocked in the pool of tier 4 maps as well. Then you can now go back and run all your tier 2 maps because the boss can drop Vault. Repeat this process to quickly progress your atlas to the highest tier. Now that you understand how it works, let's talk about the early atlas tree progression while focusing on a few mechanics that help in the early game. First, Betrayal is very strong in the league start scenario. Betrayal's veiled jewelry can be sold for good currency early game. Betrayal's safe house is a great source of experience. So our first 4 points will go into chance to contain Jun in our map. After that, you want to rush for Commissioned Officer, and on the way, we'll grab the Strongbox nodes. The Carrot mission is very good to help with map completion to progress your atlas, so I highly recommend taking it in the early game. Next, we'll go down here to take this Kirax wheel as well. The scouting reports are also amazing in helping you complete the map. They reroll your Keurig missions and will be very useful in red maps. Now, at 27 points, we'll path to Intelligence Gathering, which adds 10 intelligence for each safe house. This will help with rushing more safe houses. Yes, the Veiled Orb drop will be lower, but we care more about the Veil items and experience early in the league. You can also transition this into my Betrayal farm later, so that's a plus. From here, we will start taking the map drop tier node as we get into the mid-yellow map. We have Shaping the Mountains, Shaping the Skies, and the wheel up here. This should solidify your core atlas progression. Now, I would start looking into juicing your map a bit more. 3 mechanics that add natural spawn monsters to our map are Ritual, Shrine, and Strongbox. I'm picking the 2 latter ones because shrines give you good borrowed power as you progress into the higher tier maps. Strongbox is overall very strong, and you get maps from it as well. Ritual needs Scarab to be good, and it's a pretty rippy mechanic in the early game. So from here, we'll start taking Shrines nodes, then the Strongbox nodes. That's pretty much the early game progression. If you want to keep farming with this strategy, you can start picking up the Scarab nodes, then path to Exarch as it's better for bubblegum currency in the early game. I also want to touch on why I'm not picking up Unwavering Vision. This node feels like a bait to me. Scarab is a good source of income, and with the currency exchange, it will be very easy to sell them. I ran this strategy 3 months ago and it was very smooth for me, so I don't see a reason to change it. 20 points are good, especially in the early game, but scarabs are even better in my opinion, so it's my personal preference. I hope this is quick and simple enough to get you started in the league. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments or my Discord. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Good luck with your league start.